Old money. This refers to wealth that has been passed down through generations, often tied to long-standing families, estates, or established businesses. It usually comes with traditions, social networks, and a certain way of living that values discretion over display. These individuals often grow up surrounded by wealth, so money feels normal rather than something to prove. Their lifestyle tends to be understated, focusing on stability, legacy, and maintaining what already exists. New money. This type of wealth is recently acquired, often within one lifetime, through business, entertainment, sports, or technology. It usually comes with a different mindset, shaped by the journey of earning rather than inheriting. There can be a stronger focus on visible success, such as luxury items or public recognition, partly because the wealth represents achievement. Over time, some of this wealth transitions into old money as it gets passed down. Self made entrepreneur. This person builds their wealth by creating or scaling a business, often starting with limited resources. The income comes from ownership, risk taking, and long term growth rather than a steady salary. Their wealth is closely tied to their company, and much of it may be reinvested rather than spent. What sets them apart is control, as they are responsible for both the success and failure of their financial journey. Corporate executive. This type of rich person earns wealth through high level positions in established companies. Their income often includes a large salary, bonuses, and stock options, which can grow significantly over time. Unlike entrepreneurs, they operate within an existing system rather than building one from scratch. Their wealth is usually tied to performance and company success, making it more structured but still highly rewarding. Investor. This individual builds wealth by putting money into assets such as stocks, real estate, or businesses. Over time, their money generates more money through returns, dividends, or appreciation. The key difference is that their primary focus is not on earning income through work, but through capital growth. Patience and strategy play a major role, as wealth builds gradually through compounding. Real estate owner. This type of wealth comes from owning property that generates income or increases in value over time. It can include rental properties, commercial buildings, or land. The income is often steady, coming from tenants, while the long term gain comes from rising property prices. This approach combines both cash flow and asset growth, making it one of the more stable paths to wealth. Celebrity wealth. This wealth is built through fame in areas like entertainment, sports, or media. Income often comes from contracts, endorsements, and public appearances. It can grow quickly, but is sometimes less stable, depending on relevance and public interest. What makes it unique is the connection between personal brand and income, where visibility directly impacts earnings. Digital creator. This type of rich person earns money through online platforms such as video content, social media, or digital products. Income streams can include ads, sponsorships, memberships, and merchandise. The barrier to entry is lower than traditional paths, but competition is high. Success often depends on consistency, audience connection, and adapting to changing platforms. Inherited business owner. This individual receives not just money, but an active business passed down through family. Their role is to manage, grow, or preserve the company. Unlike passive inheritance, this requires involvement and decision making. The challenge lies in maintaining relevance while respecting the legacy that built the wealth in the first place. Frugal millionaire. This person has significant wealth but lives well below their means. Their money is often built through careful saving, investing, and avoiding unnecessary expenses. The lifestyle may appear average, even modest, despite a high net worth. The focus is on financial security and independence rather than appearance. Luxury spender. This type of rich person prioritizes visible consumption, spending heavily on high-end goods, travel, and experiences. Wealth is often expressed outwardly, making it easy to recognize. While some sustain this lifestyle through strong income streams, others risk reducing their wealth over time if spending outpaces growth. It highlights the difference between having money and managing it.